What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Aaron here. It is Monday, the 17th of March. And guess what we're talking about today? That's right. We're talking about DeFi and AI agents, guys. How did you guess?
It was pure luck.
Well, that's because we do a show every single day on this channel to do with all things DeFi and AI agents, guys.
I'm glad you finally understand.
Let's get into the markets. Let's see what is the current sentiment around AI agents today, guys. Well, look, as you can see here, as we scroll down, the last 24 hours has been a little bit rough for our AI agent projects, but in general, the last week has been positive, and we'll take that, to be honest, considering the last few months that we've had, right? So look, as you can see here, the likes of Venice has been up 26% in the last 7 days. Fraser AI has been up double digits, and has Virtuals, which obviously is a leading project in this ecosystem. Just the last day, we've had some unfortunate declines, around 5% or so across the board here, guys. And as you can see, as we scroll further down, there's still been some bad price sentiment for some projects that are still very highly valued, at least in the eyes of the DeFi and AI agent community, such as Arc. Arc have had a really difficult week the last week, 23% down still. Oddly enough, they are kind of doing the opposite to what the other projects are doing. They're actually up 5% today, but down on the weekly. Most projects are down 5% today, but up on the weekly. But no, good to see obviously that they're having some kind of rebound here. As you can see, that was a pretty bad drop for Arc, now sitting at 63 million market cap, guys. Still very strong fundamentals, still building their AI agent app store with Rhizome, of course, and still announcing new partnerships every single week, guys. So I don't have much worries about Arc, despite the fact that the token price is what it is. We can also see here Swarms has been up 25% this week. That's great to see. Scrolling further down, Game here, like Game is, I think Game is really undervalued, guys. Look at this chart. It's just clean, exactly what we want to see. Linear progress, none of this like massive god candle, because the huge reverse is coming straight back down. But this is just a clean rise here, guys. If you think about this framework, is actually the team behind Virtuals is behind this. What's the Virtuals market cap? 488 million, and in Game, the framework which has been launched by Virtuals is at 28.6 million. I mean, make that make sense. And look, guys, I think we need to be paying attention here at this 82% up this week. Now, the reason I think we should be paying attention is because Game is powering the new ACP product. Okay, so ACP, just to remind you guys, we've spoken about it on this channel, but it is the Agent Commerce Protocol. Okay, that's the ACP that is basically helping us build autonomous businesses with AI agents all working hand in hand together autonomously, checking each other's work and paying one another to do work. Okay, and to do tasks that ultimately lead to a higher goal. So they all collaborate here. Okay, so as the spark igniting AI agents in Virtuals Nation, we're here to transform commerce, collaborate trustlessly, and build the future of Web3. Build Oz build. Okay, and Game is the most optimized AI agent framework to drive ACP, and ACP is one of the key focuses for Virtuals Protocol right now. So that, I believe, is the reason why we're seeing this price action on Game, guys. Okay, 82% up this week. It's still low market, 28.6 million watt. It's still half the price of Arc. Okay, so I am seeing some value here at Game. Ranked 916 in the market cap. Gosh, we really are going into the gem category of CoinGecko here. But look, guys, I think that's something that you guys should be looking at if you're not already. Banker here is down 29%. Obviously, they had a crazy hype for around 2 weeks or so with the Banker Clanker news and updates that we covered on this channel. We got some amazing gains for, by the way. No surprise really to see them cooling off a little bit. There's only so much the hype can last for, but I think what it has done is it's put Banker and Clanker ecosystem on everyone's radar, guys. Okay, before they were just a promising project that you might have heard of or you might not have heard of, but now I think they're very much still in one of the top mindshare projects, and obviously now everyone is looking for that next move from Banker, and to see hopefully if when Debt Relief Bot hits its $1 million in fees, if that's going to cause a huge hype again back into the Banker Clanker ecosystem, and hopefully we get Elon to do a tweet.
Elon.
Let's wait and see. Sally up 15% today as well. Of course, that is the AI agent, which is focused on your health, which can only be a good thing, and so on and so forth, guys. Okay, so look, let's jump over to the DeFi agent in the CoinGecko categories. As you can see here, pretty similar. Obviously, these are very related, AI agents and DeFi. Most of them are down around 5-6% today. A number of a very mixed bag, to be honest with you. Swarm node here is down 11.5%. If you actually go further down here, there's actually something I wanted to point out to you. So Layer AI is up 138% this week. Okay, so they're showing no signs of chill at all. Okay, they don't care. They're just 138% up. And the reason is why are they 138% up? Well, if we check out the Layer AI Twitter, you can see here they've got this campaign called the next 100 days, right? So what is the next 100 days, I ask? Well, they are now approaching the verge of releasing mainnet versions of products used by 6 billion people globally. Okay, so the first thing is Lay OS, the world's first AI-enabled operating system, plugging by hardware manufacturers across the world. The equivalent of Google's Android, but for the AI economy, and OS for trillions of devices. Okay, guys, so it'll be interesting to learn more about this Lie OS, being the world's first AI-enabled operating system. Obviously, it sounds interesting, has obviously caught the attention of the market. I'm interested to know, to be honest with you, where is this 6 billion people globally coming from? Because that's a lot of numbers. That would suggest, of course, that AI OS is going to be integrated into existing products that are already out there, and they must have some partnerships lined up. Now, they're calling themselves the equivalent of Google's Android, which is obviously a push, considering Google's Android is one of the largest OS system softwares in the entire world, probably just behind iOS. And therefore, they must have some massive partnerships lined up to be saying that 6 billion people globally are going to start using their mainnet versions of these two products. Now, the second product is AI Search, okay? The world's AI native Web3 browser system, a competitor of OpenAI's Search, their vision, the only browser with a native wallet, payment system, and AI Search, powering the future of AI agents in the workforce. Built for AI markets, AI to AI transactions are the future of global commerce. And they're saying that their campaign forward starts tomorrow. Now, obviously, this tweet was from December, so keep that in mind. It isn't brand new, but this is the reason why I think people are getting excited about Lie. Well, these are the two products that I think are getting excitement. Now, obviously, there might be some insider information here and people buying in because they've heard of potential partnerships, perhaps. I don't have any alpha on this at all. I'm just speculating with you guys, but this is what I could find in terms of why Layer AI is showing such amazing price action this week at 138% up today. Sorry, this week. All right, guys, going further down, look, Orbit is up 84% this week. That's fantastic to see for all the bag holders of Orbit. Obviously, Orbit was and is one of the best AI abstraction layer projects, guys, but has been losing mindshare quite significantly along with Hive. But good to see those guys having a rebound this week, and long may that continue, to be honest with you. Okay, guys, look, that's enough for the charts today. Let's get into the news and see what everyone is talking about in DeFi and AI agents. Okay, guys, so first up, we have some important news here regarding a partnership between Arc and Mira Network. Okay, guys, so Mira Network have announced its partnership with Arc, and basically, why is this important? Well, look, as you guys know, AI unfortunately still hallucinates quite a lot. We've seen the facts, we've seen the figures, it does hallucinate quite a lot. And what Mira Network does is actually really limits, if not completely defeats, the hallucinations that AI gives you, which obviously, if we are using AI for large financial transactions, then goodness me, no one's going to be happy losing their life savings because the AI agent is trading on their behalf and then hallucinates and then sends that to a dead address or to another address as an accident and loses all your money. Of course, that cannot happen. And that's why Mira Network's really important, guys. One of the reasons, because by limiting as much as possible the hallucinations from the AI, it's basically guaranteeing that the AI can and will function in the correct way. And obviously, we can't get mainstream adoption of these tools if people are losing their life savings every day. That's not going to be great PR. Right. So you can see here. So Mira said that their verification network serves over 2 million users already, with more than 1 million daily inferences, which demonstrates a 90% reduction in output errors through our consensus mechanism. So their consensus mechanism, it checks all the different AI models. And what they do is they actually, if you give a long prompt, for example, they actually make the prompt into bite-sized prompts to actually get a much more cleaner response from the AI. Now, sometimes if you put a really long prompt in, it doesn't actually give you the most optimized answer. Whereas if you basically shard the prompts and put them in bite-sized chunks, you actually get a cleaner and more kind of let's say, streamlined answers from the AI. And so Mira Network basically allows you to do that with their technology and runs all of that through a consensus of multiple different LLM models to get the right answer in the end. So this consensus mechanism is really interesting in order to make sure that we get the right outputs from the LLMs that products are working with. So by integrating WIG with Mira's verification layer, Arc is strengthening their toolkit for safer, more reliable AI applications that developers can trust to make meaningful decisions. Okay, guys? And there's also a tweet on the Arc side as well. So yeah, basically what they're saying is, and the way that they put it was pretty cool. So they're saying that distributed consensus mechanisms that I just told you about may be the key to unlocking reliable artificial minds. Okay, so by having a network of AI systems independently verify each other's outputs through decentralized consensus protocols, we can transcend the limitations of any single model. Much like how democracy prevents the madness of unchecked power, distributed verification prevents the dangerous drift of unchecked artificial minds. Okay, yeah, I really like how they wrote that. Again, it turns into this crazy sci-fi movie in my head when I read things like that. The way Arc have an amazing copywriter, whoever's writing their copy. I read a really good blog post from them last week as well on the channel, and it was really epic. It always turns into this crazy 2100 a sci-fi movie or as such. But yeah, basically I really like that. Distributed verification prevents the dangerous drift of unchecked artificial minds. Okay, so that's what Mira Network's doing, and by integrating with Arc, of course, it's going to make Arc more reliable and just a better open source framework to use. So congratulations to Mira Network and obviously to Arc on this partnership. I think it's definitely something that the space needs to move forwards, and I would like to see obviously Mira Network partner with all the major open source frameworks to make sure that we're never caught cold with any unchecked artificial mind. All right, guys, next up, we're talking about AI Wayfinder. Okay, look, AI Wayfinder is one of the most, hyped, let's say, DeFi AI abstraction layers, guys, that's coming to the market. Okay, I did cover them last week because we saw that they had been nominated as one of the kind of Kaito projects that all the Kaito yappers could basically vote for, and obviously the winner of that vote would then basically work with Kaito with their go-to-market and have tons and tons of yappers talking about them. So I did tell you to put Wayfinder back to the front of your attention, guys, because it does look like they're going ready for a launch sooner rather than later. So that, as you can see here, they've actually captured a huge amount of mindshare in the pre-TGE basically mindshare chart on Kaito. So look, you can see they're nearly very close to being 9%, guys. They're way in front of Monad and various other projects here, and they're getting significant mindshare now, okay, guys? So look, as you can see here, this is the current status of play. So that the current voting period will probably be ended by the time that you watch this video, so we'll see who wins. You can see Wayfinder has a total of 15.5 million votes, okay? It's only behind Polymo Labs, that's on 18.6 million, but as you can see, they've completely crushed Camp Network, and there's two clear winners here, guys. And obviously this shows to me the strength of the community that's backing Wayfinder is very, very strong. And let's not forget, they also have, big major, airdrops coming. This is something that you can play. This is something that you can tap into. It's still relatively early on Wayfinder. Obviously, the project's not even launched yet. And, if we just look at the last day or so in terms of the project follower growth, well, they're outperforming the whole market here. Like, Wayfinder's got a 10.4% growth in followers on Twitter alone, guys, okay? So, look, let's actually just take a step back here and say, well, what actually is Wayfinder? For those of you that have maybe just heard of it but not 100% sure how it all works, then let's just quickly run through this post, okay? So it says, imagine Wayfinder as a friendly robot that helps you to do complicated crypto tasks automatically. You know the deal, guys. This is DeFi, okay? This is intersection of decentralized finance and AI. You're basically typing simple commands like swap my blast to USDC, open a 50x long on Ethereum, etc. So we understand the product. We understand there's tons out there. Hey, Anon, Orbit, Hive AI. I could go on forever, okay? But this one specifically, seems to be getting a lot of attention. They've raised a lot of capital, and they're basically saying here that it works on networks like Ethereum, Solana, Base, and more. So you don't have to jump between, different apps, which again is what we expect to see. The thing is with this product, it might be the best. It might be the best one. It could be. Who knows? We won't know until we actually have the pleasure to try it. But there's a lot of DeFi products. There's a lot of DeFi projects that all do very, very similar things. So it's going to be like basically who can capture the most mindshare, who can capture the most loyalty. Like, what are the reasons why people would use AI Wayfinder over Orbit or Hey Anon over Hive? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's based on the loyalty. It's based on how much popularity these platforms can gain. The likes of Hey Anon has Daniel Sesta behind it, and he is somebody that a lot of people believe in because he's constantly tweeting and shipping, and people can see the passion and the level of builders that he has in his team to constantly give us trust in what he's building. And AI Wayfinder as well, obviously there's from the team behind Parallel, which is a game, and they have a very strong team too. And as you can see here, they clearly have a big community to get behind. So again, I don't think you're going to be using 10, 20, 30 different DeFi projects. You're probably just going to choose one or two and just stick with that. It'll be interesting because, there's not going to be like 20 winners on DeFi, and they're all competing for the same kind of prize. Now, don't get me wrong, the prize is huge. The pool of people using it is huge, but I think there's going to be 2-3 clear winners from this, and the rest are going to go to dust. So pick your winners very, very carefully, guys, okay? Moving firmly on here. So you're probably wondering, like, what is the difference between Prime and Prompt? Okay, the token ticket. So Prompt is the main token behind Wayfinder, okay, guys? Prime is an existing token from a game called Parallel TCG. Now, it's the same team behind both Parallel and the Prompt token and AI Wayfinder, okay? So you can actually earn Prompt by locking up your Prime for a certain amount of time. So the longer you lock it, the more Prompts you get, of course, okay? So why would you lock up your Prime? So you lock up your Prime and you earn a Prompt over time, okay? So if you lock it up for up to 3 years, you can get a massive multiplier for doing so. I wouldn't maybe recommend locking up for that long unless you're ready to hold through multi-bear cycle. And why does this matter? Well, by staking Prime, you get Prompt, which can be used to pay fees on Wayfinder or vote on how it's won. People can build their own AI helpers in Wayfinder and earn fees while others are using them. Again, this sounds quite similar to basically what's going to happen on the Autonola's Mech marketplace and the Rhizome AI agent marketplace, where you can put your own AI agent tools up there and people can use it and people can pay a tip and you can earn money, guys. So to be honest with you, it does sound pretty bullish to be a AI agent developer and to put these simple AI agents really into the market that just perform and deliver a certain task. It sounds like it's going to be very, very profitable space to be in, to be honest with you. Anyway, moving further forwards, guys, look, here is some more information about the airdrops, okay? In case you missed it, there's 1% of the Prompt airdrop available for wallet and account creation and easy social media tasks, okay? Now, there's also an extra 1% that was announced last week, which is available for depositors of $10 or more across different networks supported by AI Wayfinder. And finally, there's a 30% of Prompt supply still available to Prime stakers, okay? So don't get it wrong. I know that it was 40% to begin with, but there's still 30% left. That's what AI Rev is saying here. There's still 30% to be claimed. So if you think you're too late to do this, you're not too late to do this. Only 10% of the 40% of the Prompt supply has been claimed so far. So you can actually buy Prime and lock it up, cash it as they say, and still do that now. Okay, so I'm going to drop my referral link in the bio because why not? May as well. I don't mind if you use it, but if you want to use it and you think this was good information for you guys, then feel free to just click it in the bio and sign up and basically get your free airdrop for AI Wayfinder. I'm looking forward to using this product. I'm looking forward to using most DeFi and AI agent projects, guys, because I want to see see which one is going to be the best for my bags, which one is going to be the best to ensure that I can basically trade 24/7, regardless of if I'm asleep or at work, and just get the best possible, obviously, results and maximize as much value as I can from my tokens. So yeah, guys, looking forward to seeing Wayfinder come to the market, and we'll move on to the next story. Okay, guys, next up, we're talking about Chaos Labs. Okay, so Chaos Labs released this video late on Friday regarding their new tool, which is the world's first AI-powered crypto researcher. Now, I love this. As you might expect, I love research, I love data. I want to give you guys the best quality content that I can on my show every single day. And not only that, I obviously want as much data as possible so I can trade more efficiently and, of course, make more money. So
we're all the same.
What is Chaos AI? Well, as you can see here, apparently they're saying it's built on years of proprietary data. From securing trillions in trading volume, Chaos AI transforms fragmented market data into institutional grade financial intelligence. Ooh, sounds very, very good, right? Well, let's have a look at the video and let's see how this actually works. As you can see here, this is the co-founder of the project. He's basically doing a presentation showing people how Chaos AI works. Okay, guys? So here's an example. How did Trump's election win impact trading on Jupiter's Perps exchange? So what I really like about this is that it's actually getting on-chain data very, very quickly. And it's given us these amazing charts, of course, that we can use to visualize this data almost instantly. And it's taking that from various different DeFi protocols, okay? And you can even ask it, as you can see, how much did its top traders actually make during this period? You can see the Jupiter fees that it collected, and it's just chucking numbers. You see how quick that was just in a couple of seconds, guys. So I'm really excited about this because we can obviously have our own theses in investing, and we can put it straight into Chaos AI, and it can basically ask us for us. So they also have this deep research tool here as well. So if you're looking for a detailed report, as they said, you know, top grade intelligence reports, well, as you can see here, the Chaos AI seems to be actually doing it itself and actually coming up with these institutional grade reports very quickly. And so, do you know what, guys? These kind of tools are going to, you know, let's just say the era of dumb money is dead or is dying, okay? Because when the average Joe has access to this kind of data, this kind of intelligence, suddenly everyone becomes smart money. Almost, because everyone has the access and everyone is being trained basically every day these days to prompt AI and get better prompts. Now with these products like Chaos AI, you know, what impact is that going to have on the market? What impact is that going to have on investing? Let's see, guys. But I'm very excited to use this platform myself. Obviously, you can sign up to get early access on chaoslabs.xyz.ai, guys. And yeah, let's hope we actually get to see this live soon because I really want to get my hands on it. All right, guys, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for joining me once again for your daily dose of DeFi and AI agents. Do not forget, guys, we are hosting the largest DeFi and AI agent event at Token 2049, DeFi Con, happening on April the 29th at Warehouse 4. Guys, it's completely free to attend, so all you have to do is subscribe below, guys, and sign up on the Luma link, which is in my bio. Okay, guys, I cannot wait to see all the DeFi and AI agent community together here in Dubai. It's going to be an amazing day, an amazing event. If you've been liking the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow.